this is Grovon Mayer from the Dank Swamp Rebellion podcast reminding you to stock up on your Elmer's CheeWees. Get you some of that. I'll tell you, the original's good, man. The original's real good. I like me the barbecue one. I like the taco one. Bruh, I dip that in some ranch meat. They got the hot and spicy. They got the pizza. The pizza one's real good, man. And so is the green onion. And if you like a little something sweet after, get you some of that caramel popcorn. They ain't sleeping on that caramel popcorn. And remember, if it ain't Elmer, it ain't CheeWees. Elmer's Quality Snacks since 1946.
Oh, and don't forget about those seasonal flavors. This message was approved by Grovon Mayer.
In the South, there's always a reason to drink beer. Now the Rebellion's giving you one more. Pickled Peppers Hop Shop. Homebrew kits delivered straight to your door.
The ceremony's about to begin.
Become a member of the 1 Million Brew Club today at pickledpeppershopshop.com. And don't forget to listen to Tyson and Tanner on their hit podcast, Pickled Peppers Hop Talk.
Check out Pickled Peppers Hop Shop. Use promo code DSR Talks to get 20% off any brew kit. And don't forget to try the DSR Talks down the bayou, Magnolia Saison.
Pickled Peppers.
How do we play the time game and always lose?
The only guest we ever had on that we played the time game and it worked was T-Money for that show y'all played.
Yeah,
it actually lined up to where
that was
the night of the show, we actually said we're actually at the show, so come and see us. And then we played a large portion of Smoke's album. And
Nice.
we like if you're out of state, or we don't know if you guys know this, but we have a large listening support system in India. Okay.
Yeah, Tyler was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, so they're actually gonna, they have heard you guys already.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Y'all are on
Dude, that
that
whole Southeast Asia, like, they love death metal and shit.
Can I just come back to something real quick?
What you got?
I want to look for y'all to come to a show or whatnot, and we're just playing, doing our thing, and then you hit up us. Y'all hit us up like a week later. And it was like, yo, dude, y'all need to get on this podcast and this and that. Like, I love it. Like, y'all sound, everything about y'all. Like, that means a lot to me. And I'm pretty sure it means a lot to everybody.
We can't be more grateful.
Yeah,
for
we appreciate y'all, man.
We try hard as fucking to get any kind of response. Even if y'all told us it was trash, at least you heard it.
He told me not to get naked on stage because I thought that was gonna do something. But
I mean, it
but
would.
it's okay.
It would.
But maybe for my album release, I'll get naked.
But do like a Chris Pontius party boy.
Do some GG Allen type stuff.
No.
Hell yeah, boy.
You shut the fuck up with that.
But in response to that, dude, I appreciate it. But also when Dan Mary was on the show, and he told us about you guys. That's another thing he said, which we already have been doing for a long time now, is that if it's not quality, sometimes, and we're not saying that everybody doesn't have a chance to get there, but there comes a point to where you've been through so many experiences artistically it brings you to a point of, if not excellence, near excellence, right? So as a craft, what you guys do is amazing. So if you wouldn't have what it takes to be sitting in the chairs that you're sitting in, you wouldn't even be here to begin with, right? So in that aspect, it's kudos back and forth, because you guys do an awesome thing and y'all are amazing musicians. That's another thing. I mean, all three bands that night were equally as awesome. There was
such a perfect mix.
It was so fun.
It was killer. Yeah.
Smoke blew me away. I've known Joe through Sounding, because Sounding is fucking, they rip like the fuck. But whenever I was chilling with him and Sunshine and all them at the show, and I didn't know that Joe was fucking playing guitar and doing vocals in that, and he's killer.
Great.
That shit was really fucking good. I was jamming their shit the whole way home after the show on fucking Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's
and
my boy T.
Oh man, the bass. That's what I was about to say. The bass,
dude.
Right?
The bass fucking tone for that band too was fucking.
He played with me in that ska hardcore band.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Arbor Mort, the bass player and the guitarist. Dude, they were so in sync. It was ridiculous.
They don't do in-ears. They don't. Their drummer just doesn't play the metronome or anything. But he's so fucking solid. Like they're seasoned. They rip, man.
Wow, man. It was such an awesome show, and we had not
we seasoned, but they're
we like a lot of different music.
They're sharp as fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could, but it may not be seasoned as that group. Right, but like overall, you can tell like they have years behind what they do.
And check this out too,
and that's impressive.
The drummer,
like fucking work.
The drummer for Smoke has only played with them for a few weeks.
That was his first show
that
with
dude
them.
was sick.
No,
that tells
to
you
learn
a lot.
doom metal, bro. To learn shit that's like I can't. I'm better at memorizing lots of notes instead of
and I was about to say
space.
that, like. That is so much space to memorize the time, right? So you got to be constantly counting in your head to know. And they don't play 4/4 the whole fuck. No,
there's no time signature to it. It doesn't have to be because it's fucking doom metal, but it's not like too tech.
You feel the groove.
Yeah,
when it goes to like the 10,000 quarter time or whatever, or fucking a billion time or whatever, you know, I can be honest with you right now. I don't like it. I've never liked it.
Or like super techy shit?
Just fast
No,
shit?
I'm just talking about like when it gets super fast. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about,
so like,
motherfucker.
Like speed metal or like tech death?
Yeah,
or
speed metal.
30-second notes?
Yes, I hate that
and like
shit.
160 BPM.
Because it gives me anxiety, dude. I'm already too amped, right? But
it soothes my soul,
it's
man.
The best.
But dude, the slow.
That's all I listen to.
Yeah, and I get it. Like some people are down, but I like the heavy downs, man. I love that shit. And so it's a good mix, you know. And the newest video you guys released, Black Dominion. Oh my, bro, the video is not just awesome. The music complements it. It's amazing.
So do you have a TV, like a smart TV?
Yeah.
You need to pull Black Dominion up one night while you're just chilling and like just relaxing. Pull it up, put it on your TV through like through your phone and YouTube.
Yeah.
And make sure it's on high quality. Dude,
4K.
Everything is so fucking clear. It is the way that Jai Benoit, that motherfucker, edited and like he created a lot of that in render.
The song is awesome though.
The song's great. We love it. The
song is awesome.
We've heard the song so long after fucking COVID and everything. It's so hard. I still get excited listening to it. That's one reason why I'm still so stoked to be doing this. I mean, Blaine feels the same way, I'm sure, where it comes to.
And
like,
the overall product at the end that y'all put out, that video is just amazing. And that's something that didn't get sacrificed either way, is that it's equally as awesome visually as it sounds.
We appreciate that more than anything.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, we've been sitting on this for 3 years. At least the guitarist started writing this album 3 years ago. And like whenever I joined 2019, that was when the lineup was settled in. And then then COVID hit. You know, we would have been a whole year ahead had it not been for the fucking pandemic. But it's now that everything's coming to fruition, it's like all that waiting that we've sat with, you know, through practices that were pointless because there were no shows and shit.
You've felt the battle. you literally got
trying to get something
off
released,
that field, man, and that's killer. You could see the grinds there. So these songs in particular have been just ready to be released for a hot minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right on.
It's a manifestation from your demonic balls.
How many songs do you have that's just not on that album that just need to be done?
None.
Are y'all y'all playing these tracks and that's the set list?
For now, yeah.
Gotcha.
But I mean, way we try to do it is we can play every song on the album. We don't have anything that's like unplayable. So like that Homa show, and the night before it, we played a shorter set of songs a set that included a song that we're not going to do on our album release show. Every show we try to do a different set, and it's all done through backtracks because I play to a click, and so we have like beats between songs and stuff. So there's no real dead air or anything like that, which you guys might have noticed at the Homa show. And so it's
they just do that so I don't say nothing stupid and be retarded on stage.
No.
They got you on a leash.
Yeah.
That's the best part is when the lead singer's like going fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man.
That's the best.
Exactly, man. I'm trying to crack some jokes and these dudes like, next song.
No. Give them shit. Let them
you
have
gotta be fucking blasting their motherfucking faces, man.
Yeah. Be like, hey, motherfucker, listen.
Yeah.
Well, like
we're here to have a good time.
Which you do.
We're Waste to Creation. We're here to play some fun music for you.
That would actually be kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
It's like
I'll check that out.
No, fuck yeah.
Sounds like the fucking Wiggles.
Hell yeah.
And Norma Jean.
Dude, we need to dress up as the Wiggles. Let's do that for the album release.
Wiggle Jean.
You know, that'd be really awesome is if we would go and MC, do like old school MC a fucking metal show, dude. Get like 5 bands deep.
What I'm just trying to think of the character, like Hardcore Steve, like from Blue's Clues.
Oh, dude, wasn't he in a punk band?
Yeah.
Fucking Steve.
We had a that could work.
We just got a letter.
And it's really fun.
Yeah, the owner of the dog.
What?
Yeah, man. I just got a letter. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
Why hasn't anybody done like a death metal like slam version of like
Blue's Clues?
You don't know that.
I mean, you guys have heard of a Spongecore, Spongecore X or whatever the fuck? It was like this bullshit bedroom project.
Doesn't surprise me.
It's literally hilarious, but it's basically breakdowns in SpongeBob.
I like comedy and fucking metal.
It's needed, man. You can't take it too seriously.
Right, dude. Like, what is it? Austrian Deathcore. That's a cover album of all inspired Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
I was about to say that sounds so horrible. Oh my god!
Each song is dedicated to a movie.
Get down,
and it's the guy.
Get down again.
It's not him singing. Oh. It's just about him.
That'd be crazy.
I might have to look that up. It sounds
Austrian Death Machine, and it's the
Austrian
guitar player.
It's like Rammstein, but if Schwarzenegger was singing.
No, it's not. It's like if the guitar player from As I Lay Dying did a tribute to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It sounds like it'd be dope.
That's so weird. God damn. That's weirder. That's weirder than the whole Hasselhoff era in Germany.
It's such a good elevator pitch too. So what do you do, man? Oh, I'm in a tribute band to,
Like, think about the one person that didn't know who Hasselhoff was, right? And they met that fucker in a bar somewhere like, hey, man, what do you do? Oh, I'm David Hasselhoff. I'm sorry, I never heard of you. Baywatch? No, dude, sorry. I'm also a musician in Germany. Really? They like you in Germany? Oh, dude, I'm crazy in Germany. Do you sing in German? No. What?
Everybody sings in English.
Like, wow, dude. Like, they don't even give a shit.
Oh, it's true, too.
That's amazing. So we could just go over there and just sing whatever.
I was going to say, are you going to learn a language? We should do like a Mongolian throat singing.
No, don't do that.
You might be able to, though. Don't hold them back.
I'd rather hold you back.
Push it to the limits, man. Appreciate that.
Hey,
you were talking about where does music go?
Exactly. Exactly. That's it.
The creative, there's always going to be new shit.
Oh, of course.
Even though mathematically everything will have been done before.
I'd actually really like to check that out if someone has some Gregorian throat singing.
Send it to Tyler's personal
deathcore.
See, like
I'd check it out.
It's out there. I'm sure it's out there.
Well, I hate it when I'm on TikTok and I hear like a really good little acoustic, reggae band, and they're getting it on like a mountainside, and then they go to like the dude sitting on the corner, and he just has a fucking what they call that fucking box they sit on and play. I forget what it's called.
Didgeridoo box?
No. Fuck you.
That's the little.
I forget what it's called.
Sit on
but then he starts doing that shit, and I'm like, oh, man, I was high.
That's 432, man. Look, y'all talking about it and making fun of that shit, but look how real it is. It's bringing itself
No, it's cool.
up a lot.
If he wants to be on a mountainside meditating and doing that shit off into the sunset, that's cool, but don't ruin my reggae song with it.
The whole reason I joined the local band was because there's one of my best friends still to this day was a year ahead of me in school, and I was a freshman, or going in to be a freshman. We went to fucking band camp, and he played in a local band called Fill the Void that was in Baton Rouge. And like I was like, dude, you're in a fucking local band? That's so sick. And I went and looked up on MySpace and shit. I mean, it was like, that was what got me into it. But nowadays, it's like I feel like band kids aren't exposed to it. There's not much band programs these days. Like music in general, education and all that seems like it's not fucking happening the way it did. Like everybody's stuck in their phones too, like going to shows. Like I've tried booking all ages shows in Baton Rouge and in New Orleans and stuff like that, and you can't get kids to come out, and like you got to expose them to it somehow. I mean,
look, the digital realm is fine, okay? Like analog had its place and it had a big sound and all this other stuff. It was more difficult to do.
Right.
Number one, it took more time. Number two, you can do a lot more with it. But if you're a musician that can adapt to the digital realm, you can make your music go a lot further.
Oh,
right?
It's amazing. It's definitely amazing.
But the bad part of that is that there are people in the world that can't play an instrument, but they can write a loop, okay, on a MacBook or on an iPad.
So you don't believe there's talent in that, or
it's not that there's not talent, is that there's so much replication of it and re and deconstruction of a loop. So, for instance, you'll go listen to beats, right? That R&B artist, because we write beats.
Lo-fi hip hop, bro.
There you go.
And that's what I chill and study to, bro.
And I love lo-fi, right? So the thing is this. It's cool and all, but how many of those songs have the same exact nuances and background loops because they're not original? They're just ripped off. And that's what I find is lost in some of these things. And I'm not saying there's not talent in it, because it's not something I can do. All right? I have to write a song on the guitar or on the fucking organ that's sitting in there. And I have to write a song first, and then I put it into fruition on that board, and then we track it. He can sit there and write a song either way, which is awesome. But there are some people that can't, and I'm not saying
I'm one of those people. I can't write a song. I contribute, but like Bobby, the guitarist, is the one who writes.
But you're still a musician. That's all I'm saying.
I'm more a player than a creative.
Yeah. And that's fine. And there's
room for all of that.
And there's nothing wrong with being pocket drummers out there that are fucking awesome.
Amazing.
That's great.
Totally different style of drumming.
It's a whole nother thing, right? But everything has its place in that. But all I'm saying is that we're trying to revive something to where we want to get, like you said, man, you're out there, you hunting, you fishing, you like to be outdoors. I'm right there with you, bro.
Of course.
You ask me, hey, man, you want to be sitting in front of a TV? I've missed so many Saints games. I listen to it in the boat every now and again. But I like to be fishing on a Sunday afternoon while everybody's watching the game.
Exactly.
Okay? So that's all I'm saying.
Watch the game.
Well, I mean, yeah, I gotta watch the game, no doubt. But
I'm just saying, like, kids could need to have guitars and drums and bass or whatever, saxophones, and think about blues and jazz and all I call it church chords. The church gospel feeling in our area, right? The melting pot that has made Southern metal is not the same thing as every other metal. It's very unique.
It's distinct. It is its own. Same with, and you can extend that to the doom sludge scene of South Louisiana.
That's to everything, my man.
Right.
Southern rock is a thing, and South Louisiana rock is another thing.
Right.
Okay.
It's like going deeper down the rabbit hole.
That's right.
And it's a beautiful rabbit hole.
But with that being said, is that when you find a band like Wasted Creation that encompasses that feeling,
it sounds like you just Wasted Creation.
Insert.
Just saying.
Insert
here. I've been doing this 100 and something episodes now.
We appreciate every bit of praise. I mean, we're our biggest critics.
But y'all really do. Y'all encompass Southern sludge doom metal, and it's fucking awesome, dude. And it's great. And I cannot wait to see what else is to come.
Yeah, but they're not sludge doom metal.
What is it? What is it called?
See, that's how old school.
So we're gonna get called deathcore. Is what people are gonna call us.
Deathcore.
Yeah, we're gonna end up being well.
What do you say, extreme metal?
I wanted extreme metal because extreme
There's
is
so many fucking genres, dude.
So
they
extreme metal's not a
shit.
genre; it's just a fucking describer, right? Like you have your death metal and then deathcore.
For metal.
It might as well be, but I mean, it's better
than
putting a strict label on it. Like we don't want to have. I mean, personally, whenever I joined or when I first heard all this shit from Blaine, he fucking sent it to me, and I was like, man, there's like Gojira in here, there's fucking Revocation in here, there's Within the Ruins in here, there's like all kinds of different influences that really make it something that I personally believe in, but I mean, like, just in general is like, I think it's good fucking music. It's got replayability. It's fucking, it's not just the same drivel that everybody puts out.
I did show you.
You were the first person to show me the shit.
Did you speak on that? I'm sorry, I had to step out for a minute.
Wait, what?
I said, did you speak on that?
No.
Oh.
No, we were waiting on you.
Oh,
we're
my
talking
bad.
garbage.
That's cool.
Are you the hot one over here?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Blaine's got a little contact high going.
So actually, okay, I don't know if it was at the Mississippi show.
No, it was at the Skull Split show at Santos. Santos. You see me Demoralized.
Okay. Well, all right,
like a very raw version of Demoralized.
Right,
we ended up retracking it and everything, but not fully retracking. But
so I'll give a little background on me, in the sense of this.
The baby.
Yeah. So one day I was at work, and just for fun, nobody really knew that I could do vocals. I didn't even know, So I used to just like post videos or whatnot of me like screaming and just sending it to people, and a guy.
That's a fun statement.
Yeah. And a guy that's in a band called Raise the Death Toll, the vocalist Phil Duzar. Shout out, Phil.
Shout out. Brawler.
I call him my band dad, because
he taught you everything he knows.
Pretty much. And then
showed you the ropes.
Exactly.
That's right.
I mean, I go to his house and go to family functions and everything. So we're just really close.
That's awesome that you had that, man. That's cool, because not too many get that option.
Some people are standoffish and don't want to fucking share knowledge.
That's
and don't
badass.
want to fucking
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Not us.
Yeah,
no.
It should all be
Not
open,
anymore.
man. Like,
we coming up together on this shit. This is how we do it, and the fact that y'all doing this so early in y'all life, where you understand that you have to collaborate to make it happen.
Right.
If you fighting,
anarchy. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. If you fighting this current, and if you're fighting, hey, this too much competition type thing, I don't want to fuck with this band because they're like this type of thing. Instead, put us on a playlist together, and we'll both promote it and instantly get each other's fans.
Right. But no, so like you were doing vocals, you sent it to Bobby, and Bobby saw the video.
Well, this is
vocals.
how it went. So they have a guy named Joey Ragus, went to school with him, fucking amazing person, but he was our drummer at the time. So one day I went to this Mississippi show, and he was there, just homies hanging out, this and that. So I showed him a few of my videos. He's like, man, I really like that. Like, you got a good voice, everything's like in tone and everything. So later on into the week, I showed Phil, who I call my dad, like I told y'all.
Just call him Dad from here on out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Dad. Pops.
Daddy Phil.
What up, Pops? So, I sent him my videos, and I was like, man, do you like this and this and that? And he's like, dude, honestly, haven't you ever like ventured yourself out and put your stuff out to be in a band or not? I shit you not. 5 minutes later, Bobby hits me up, and like me and Bobby went to school, but he never knew that I could scream.
So you were just naturally ready to do it. It sounds like once you've learned the technique, you had a good tone to it.
Right.
And he kept improving.
That's great.
Kept and still keeps improving.
I dove right into it.
You're still early in the game.
It's insane. He's like a baby.
That's amazing, man. That's awesome.
Just remember that from being an older vocalist, okay? And I have a very Joe Cocker sound to my voice.
Kind of do look like Phil and Zelma.
So check this out.
I never thought of that.
When I was your age, and this sounds like the old man saying, when I was your age, but it was like that. My voice was a lot stronger. So enjoy it while you're in your fucking heyday, bro.
Oh yeah, people told me it's gonna go to whack later on.
And mine is too.
Okay, so Phil Bozeman, there's still vocalists I get up there and kill, like Corpse Grinder and shit.
But there is. But I'm just saying, there comes a point in your life, and mine wasn't exactly in my early 20s. It was more like when I was like 28 to 32, I think. But that was like my prime. You'll get there to where you know that, like, dude, I'm at my peak of my pinnacle of what my voice can be. Ride that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say is just ride that, because I didn't, and it fucked me.
I'm gonna try to keep
going
going as long as I can.
Podcast and I have 3 listeners.
No, definitely. I'm gonna try to go as long as I can. I mean,
always try to improve, man.
Only the beginning.
That's the best attitude, is always try to fucking
But
improve.
how long has Wasted Creation been a band altogether?
With this lineup,
all together with us, and including Joey, which I said earlier. Right. I say about 2 years, but a little background for Bobby's sake. He created this album, and it's not the same everything. You know, we changed a lot of stuff here and there, but the whole structure of Wasted Creation started about 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, he was going to write it as a solo project. He was. I was talking to him on the phone about this earlier today. He was fucking saying how he wanted to do a solo project of some shit, because he was doing Weak Willed at the time, right? Or like some shit like that. And he just ended up kept writing it. Everything came together, found different members, and then he found Chris, who's the bassist, who's probably one of the best bassists in the fucking state. You see this dude fucking shred.
That dude slaps, bro.
His fucking bass solo on Hellscape is so good. But
nice.
We'll have to show you after the podcast.
Yeah.
I remember from the fucking show, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, he nailed his bass solo at the Homa show. But then Courtney's like this fucking 21-year-old who just fucking shreds. Like he was 19 when he joined the band, and like he throws down harder than anybody on stage. And I mean, you can go look at the videos. He's always shredding, and you can hear his riffs and everything. It's we have that aspect, and then fucking Blaine joined, and then
you joined last.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's
throwing
right.
it back to you.
Joined last.
See, so it was basically ready for y'all to just have your flavor on it. It sounds like.
Yeah, I feel like it was honestly, in my opinion, I couldn't think of like the best dudes to play with.
Same.
Cause like just all
you
of
gotta
us
have the chemistry, man.
We vibe with each other, except me and him don't vibe.
Oh, fuck you, Blaine.
Only on Tuesdays, but.
Damn, we missed about 2 days.
Oh man, we were close.
No, practice day, yeah, that's where we do vibe. That's
Okay,
where
that's where it matters then. That's
Yeah.
Whenever we get the practice space, man.
Once it's plug-in time, it's plug-in time. Man.
Look, dude, I'm just the vocalist, but I give these dudes the benefit of the doubt on everything. Like, they are so fucking creative. I've never seen musicians like it before. You know, I've seen a lot of good ones, and then like people being in bands and, you know, coming up with different stuff, but I don't understand it.
But you need that attitude to want to join a band. Like whenever you want to join a band, like you need that fucking attitude. Like otherwise, then you're not gonna put everything into it.
That's why your kneecaps are crusty.
And that's why bands die. And that's what him and I were dealing with before we created the Rebellion. Is getting. There was a time where people, I think, on the Bayou. Yes, we had a lot of talent, by 5-6 years ago. But people were just tired of playing, and it was weird because there was just like this lull, and nobody would show up for rehearsal, and nobody would show up for gigs on time, and it was just too much.
You gotta want it, man.
Yeah,
you gotta fucking want it.
But everybody has to want it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And other bands we've had on the show have said the same things that y'all are saying, that the brotherhood is real, and they get together every week, and they write out songs, and they never stop the grind because they're so passionate, and some of them are 10, 12 years in now. So it's just a heartwarming thing. It's crazy to say, right? Got a metal band, like, dude, it's so heartwarming to see what you're doing, but it really is because we really did think it was dead. We really did.
That's great.
Now it's coming back around. I mean, we practice every Tuesday, and like we've never, all of us haven't really missed a practice unless somebody's like super sick.
You just missed the last practice we had, Blaine.
That's
you
because
were not there on Tuesday. It was the first practice he's missed in a year. But
I was working on the Bayou, son. So I can't hold the job back for practice, dog. But if we go on tour and stuff, that's not the case.
We try to be consistent. Even during the pandemic, like whenever there was no shows coming up, we still met up a good bit of times to jam and get shit done. And like, I don't know, Bobby wrote all of album 1, but when we get to album 2, we're all going to have influence, and it's going to be really fucking, with Bobby structuring, Bobby's like the mastermind, we're all going to be able to throw our flavor in, and it's going to be really, we're so stoked to get riding on the next album.
Album 2 is going to be totally different.
Dude, well, it's not totally different, but it's going to be a whole nother step up. But it's still going to have
Bobby's
signature on it,
It's going to be your season 2, man. It's going to be your next
album cycle 2.
Yeah. It's always good to have evolution, that's for sure.
Can't stop. Yeah, you can't avoid change.
The progress is going to be a different scope, and that's going to make it album 2.
Personally, this is the first time I've ever, like, I've been a percussionist since I was 12, but I've never really sat down and focused on fucking drum set and man, like the potential with speed, and like I've always liked extreme drumming because it's just extreme. I've always liked skateboarding, like X Games kid type shit, and like now it's like being able to like really learn how to do crazy blast beats and crazy fills and like do like Mario Duplantier shit where you're fucking like groove and fucking, but it's metal and it's fucking I don't know, man.
Well, another crazy thing about you is everybody's known him as a bassist. You know, dudes always play bass. Or try to be promoter.
Yeah, want to be promoter.
But he's always been known as a bassist. And then, you know, we had our first practice together, and this dude was just hammering those drums, and we were like, all of us, we were like, what the, where'd this come from? You know?
So multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, no. Side note, I was my teen years. I played marimba. You know, you're a musician, so you probably know what marimba is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like fucking do four mallet and all that good fucking crazy.
So you were in band from early?
Oh, 7th grade. But,
that's good.
I wish I would have started earlier, man. Like, I feel like I'd be so much farther ahead. I wish I would have taken it seriously earlier.
So much further ahead. That's great.
This one time at band camp.
Dude, man. I don't know, but like it was fun, but that was like it didn't click until like sophomore year, and then like from then on, man.
Your approach to it was similar as you know, like how I did it. I looked at it more as like a competition sport almost thing.
Dude, drumline, man.
You know
I loved drumline.
The faster and cleaner I could get, the better.
I liked actual battery on drumline though, like snare and shit like that, because marimba and like front ensembles are cool, but
it can be fucking nuts.
It can be nuts, and it can just be very robotic.
Yeah.
But no, fucking. Then I played bass in a deathcore band for 5 years, and then
which was good, very good.
They were all right. But I mean, like that was I'd learned guitar at the same time I joined band. So fucking. I don't play any other instruments. I want to fuck around on that organ later before I get out of here.
Yeah, it's super cool.
There's a cool story behind that too. I'll tell you.
Dope.
I got a retarded deal.
But no, fucking Bobby's been around in bands. He was in that band Ocean's Aftermath years ago, and Chris is in like he's always been in bands. We were all seasoned except for Blaine, and Blaine's like just come on and really taking it by the reins and like really stepped up to do this shit.
And now Oblivion.
listening to the Dang Swamp Rebellion podcast. Tune in every Saturday and Wednesday for the Dang Swamp Rebellion. And don't forget to listen on Sundays to Ghost of the Ghost, a DSR production.